This is a video about the question if Eltharion, the Light of Eltharion of the Lumineth, is invincible. Good morrow, this is 60 Goblins and 1 Brush with a short video about the question if the Light of Eltharion is invincible. I tried out several death matches against other heroes and he always looks very good and is almost unkillable. His two main advantages are mainly his spirit armor. With his unmodifiable 3+ save and halving all the damage that goes through. You have to be able to kill Eltharion in the first round. Otherwise, if he survives longer, he will kill you or your hero. I've sent all kinds of heroes against him from all different battle tomes and heroes between 200 and 300 points, and usually he wins. Sometimes it's more or less even, but usually he wins, and often he wins easily. So what did I learn from this lesson? He's a killer. He's an assassin basically. Don't send any heroes one-on-one fight with Eltharion, with the Light of Eltharion. It's like attacking Shalaxi Hellbane or something. It's suicide. He's made for that. Because his second advantage is his Fang Sword. It has 3 rend and d3 damage. But that's not all of it. He hits on a 2+ and wounds on a 3+. If he charges, he also wounds on a 2+. So it can be more than 4 attacks. And if he charges, he also causes mortal wounds on a 6+ to wound. That's what we know about him. There are probably some rules we don't know yet and some Lumineth synergies that make him even stronger. But the way he is now, he's probably worth around 300 points and he probably hits with all his attacks and they all go through, while when you try to hit him, almost nothing comes through. So that sounds pretty invincible. He's not as intense as Gotrek, but Gotrek costs more than twice his points. I'll try out a battle against Gotrek as well. One of you suggested Nighthaunt. Nighthaunt is a very good weapon against Gotrek because they also have an unmodifiable save and they can deal a lot of mortal wounds. Another possibility is Bone Splitters, and another possibility to deal with Gotrek is Hordes. The way you can kill him is a lot of attacks. That's why the Chaos Lord on Kakadrak was up till now the strongest opponent. He deals 13 attacks. So even if only half of them go through and only cause 1 wound because they're halved, Eltharion can be killed. Because he has the usual medium level hero 7 wounds. So if you have a horde with spears, where they can strike from the 2nd and 3rd rank as well, like for example the Mortek guard of the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, then he's defeatable. But you have to strike first. So if you have any kind of rule that makes you strike first, you have to take it against Eltharion. If Eltharion strikes first, it's total carnage and you're lucky to survive the first round. Unless you also have ethereal armor, which is what the Nighthaunt have. So for example, the Bladegeist Revenants, they're very tough. They can kill Eltharion. So to summarize, he's not invincible, but he comes very close to that, so you have to be very careful with whom you attack Eltharion. He's not a good character to send one of your best fighters against. Don't try any suicide missions. But the whole enterprise of these death matches gave us very good ideas how probably to deal with the Lumineth army as a whole. One possibility would be that Nighthaunt is in general a very good idea to deal with the Lumineth. Another could be the Bone Splitters. Or real Horde armies like Grots and Skaven and so on. And Death in general is probably quite a good weapon, while Chaos is probably rather weak against the Lumineth. Except maybe Slanesh, and I will try this out. One of the next fights will be a Keeper of Secret or Shalaxi Hellbane against Eltharion, and of course I want to try out Kodus Valentian and Lady Olynder. I already did try them out. They can kill him if you roll well and if you strike first. But I will make live death matches for you as well. And lastly, magic. Magic could be really something that Eltharion is quite defenseless against. Missile weapons, I'm not sure. It would have to be a missile weapon that deals mortal wounds. Okay, tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think about Eltharion. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and see you very soon.